girls really like bad. Turned it to a bad. Pretty girls really like bad. Turned the mama to a savage.
So everybody that knows me knows that my drink of choice is bourbon. I love bourbon. I'm a bourbon aficionado, a bourbonista, if you will. And just so happens that a lot of George fans are bourbon lovers too. I don't know why it happens like that. I guess they just love good things all the way around. But becoming a George fan is a lot like becoming a bourbon fan too. So now I like to show you what I mean by that, okay? Okay, so we got a bunch of bourbons here. You see that the bottles, they're already open here because they come from my personal bar. So it starts off like this. They say, hey George, I see you like bourbon. I want to try bourbon too. I never tried it before. I'm no stranger to the dark liquor though. You know, I enjoy a good Henny. I enjoy a good Crown. Even mix it up with some VSOP every now and then. But I never tried bourbon. Where should I start? Translation, that's like, hey, I see you've been posting a lot about George. I never heard of him. I want to learn a little bit more about George here. I do like hip hop. I'm a fan of lyrics. I'm a fan of vibes, all of that. So where would you start? So as the bourbon aficionado as I am, I would tell you to start with the Bullet. This is bourbon that you're gonna find everywhere. You'll be able to find that all over the place. It's a good quality bourbon. It's not too expensive, not too cheap. Good quality bourbon, you'll find that all over the place. Any bar, any liquor store, you should be able to find Bullet. This is bourbon that you'll try when you want to get in. You want to get in the door and try some good bourbons. This is the one that I'll tell you to try. And just like I would tell you to try this bourbon, that would be me telling you to go to Apple Music, go to Spotify, go listen to Westside Blues, go listen to Word Up, go listen to King Sword. All these songs out here on streaming services just to get your taste buds with, just to try it up a little bit. Okay, so you come to me after that, you say, hey George, that Bullet, yeah, I really like that. That was good. That was good. I like that. So I want to go try out a bunch of bourbons and see which ones I like the best. So, I mean, what do you suggest for that? And like you said, you should go out and try a whole bunch of different bourbons, but one bourbon that you might land on is this Angel's Envy. You can still find it in most bars, most liquor stores. It comes at a little bit higher price point, so there's a little bit more of a commitment. That would be like me saying, oh, you want to listen to more George? Go check out the old albums that are on streaming sites. Go check out Super Official album. Go back and check out Goodnight Summer EP that are dropped in 2023. Those are the ones that are still out there on streaming sites. A little bit more of a commitment, takes a little more of a time commitment to listen to it, but it's still out there available to go listen to it here. Now you found some bourbons that you like, you say, oh man, yeah George, I'm a bourbon head now. I want to know all about bourbon. I want to know where it came from. I want to know a little bit about the history. I want to be able to pick out a bourbon at the bar and know what I'm picking out, know what the taste palette is going to be. And then I would tell you, you need to go to Kentucky and you need to go to the Bourbon Trail. You're gonna go on tours of all the different distilleries. They're gonna tell you the history of bourbon. They're gonna tell you how it's made. They're gonna tell you what makes bourbon different. They're gonna tell you all these different things. And then you'll be able to go to the Bullet Distillery. You'll be able to go to the Angel's Envy Distillery. Then you'll be able to go to some distilleries where you get bottles that you can't get outside of Kentucky. These bottles are only in Kentucky, and then when you bring them back, they become conversation pieces. So when you have somebody over and you're trying out this bourbon, it comes with a story. Just like my Whiskey Thief bottle right here. I poured this bottle myself at the Three Boys Farms Distillery, and whenever I share it with somebody, it comes with that story right there. For George, this is like saying, yeah, I want to know more about George now. Where do I go? You go to voteforgeorge.com. There you'll find the backstory, you'll find exclusive media, you'll find songs that you can't find anywhere else. Play those tracks at your next party, play those tracks when you got the aux, and people gonna say, yo, where'd you get this? I can't find this on Apple Music. I can't find this on Spotify. And that's when you tell them you gotta go to voteforgeorge.com to get this track. Finally, every bar needs a statement piece, needs a grail bottle. A bottle that says, tell me you're a bourbon lover without telling me you're a bourbon lover. For me, I have a couple of those bottles. One of those bottles in my bar is the Weller 12. This bottle is a rare bottle. It's so rare that when you buy it, you're supposed to buy two because you never want to open your last bottle. For George, that grill is the inauguration album. So that would be like going to voteforgeorge.com and buying the album directly from the site. This is a cohesive body of work designed to flow from start to finish. I'm proud of this project and I want it in the hands of real fans. So go to voteforgeorge.com. It's $6 on the site. So when you're introducing someone to George, just follow this bourbon roadmap. It works every time. And if you haven't yet, head to voteforgeorge.com and sign up for more content just like this, along with dope music. When you sign up, you'll receive a free song that you can't get anywhere else. So go there, check it out. I'll see you there.